Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. This is Sunday, Raphael Jigo. Let me just give me just a second. Let me go. Oh yeah, I'm back. So this is Sunday Raphael Jigo. I am back with the life transformation talk, and this show is supposed to be in the morning, but I got so busy and with other things, so I was not able to do it today morning. So I thought I can do it at this time. So you are welcome to this life transformation talk. We are going to talk about setting intentions. Yesterday we talked about facing our fears. Facing our fear is something that is really very, very important in our lives, but sometimes we don't know how to find ourselves there. And just before I go further with the discussion, I just wanted to let you know that this is a judgment free zone. This is a place where we can share our thoughts, we can share our hearts, we can share our minds so that we can be able to grow together and help one another grow. There is no judgment here, there is no repercussion, there is no proof. We just want to be authentic as much as we can to really help ourselves. It is at that point where you are true to yourself. That's when you discover yourself. It is that moment that you share from your heart that you can touch lives. So I am so grateful that you are here in this show and that we are going to share a lot together with you today about this topic, setting intentions. So I just wanted to let you know that anything you can share. This is a dialogue where we can interact, where we can share. I've seen on the comment section many people share their hearts, and it's really so helpful to see that the show is really so impactful because it is from our hearts. When we share from our hearts, that's when we can be able to really touch lives. That we can be able to touch even the inner part of ourselves, that we can be able to touch and be able to understand ourselves better and know ourselves to the best. So today we are going to talk about setting intention. Having intention is really very important, and that helps us to curb so much of our trouble, because many times when we don't have intention, we can be taken off by what people say about us. Because believe me, whatever that you do, whether you do it in the right way, whether you do it in whatever way, people will always talk. People will always have a say on something. They will say whatever that they wanted to say. But what are you saying about yourself? What are you talking about yourself? What are you thinking about yourself? Are you accepting what they say, or you are not accepting what they say? And that brings us to the intention. What is your intention of doing what you're doing? Why are you doing what you do? And that will bring the boundary for you that you set within yourself, that whatever people say is none of your business. You can care about it, but it can't affect where you're going, because you already set intention, you have set goals, you have set the roadmap where you are going and how it is going to be. So I am so grateful to really share more information with you this evening, and I can't wait to really uh, also have more to hear more from you. So today we are going to talk about setting intention. When it says that when you set goals, and when the goals comes from your heart, the uh, not the hustle, you move in peace. And in everything that you do, there's always that difficult part that you almost feel like giving up. I don't know if any one of you who have set up something, maybe you started up something, and in the middle of it, maybe at the start, it becomes so very hard for you to do it. Let us know on the comment section if you really had something that you're doing and it is very hard for you to do it and you almost give up. Let us know, what did you do? Did you give up? Did you continue? What exactly did you do? Let us know on the comment section. Yes, I started up something that I never started before, and it became so hard, and I regretted why I started it. But I never knew that that thing I started was taking me somewhere bigger and opening doors for me. Sometimes when we start something, it can be very hard. It can be very difficult if we don't have the intention, if we don't know why we are doing it. That's why in everything, it is important to know why you're doing what you're doing. And many people will also do what you do because of why you're doing it. They will join you because of what you're doing, because of why you did what you are doing. So it is very important to set intention of why am I doing this? For who am I doing this? Who is going to be the beneficiary of this? Just like this show, this is a life transformation talk, and it is a transformation of life, changing lives, understanding yourself. Like this week, we have been talking about self realization, and it is just because for me, I went through a lot of life challenges from childhood until when I grew up an adult. It wasn't easy. There are moments where I think, why am I in this? What did I do to deserve all this? But all those things that happened, I never knew that it had purpose in my life until I get to know that when I met a lot of people and I share my story. There were some moments here in Townsville where I had a chance to share my story. And my story was very impactful. So many people liked my story. When I share it, they said it was like a movie. But when I was passing through it, because it was a life story, I was sharing it from my heart, and it was really very important. But I realized that I need to change a lot of things. I need to know more about myself. How did I do that? How did I overcome all that I overcame? I had intention, but my intention was just to become better. I did not really, you know, I think that was the only thing that kept me, that I just wanted to be better every day. I just wanted to be better. That's why I just kept pushing. And that intention helped me figure out a lot of things in my life and helped me to find my voice. It helped me to know myself. Just like the first time we were having this talk show, we were talking about self-discovery, knowing ourselves, loving ourselves. I never knew what it means to love yourself, because me, I thought loving yourself means that you are selfish. Maybe you are not a good person, you just love yourself and you don't love others. I realize that when you really have intention in life, if you have goals, you need to love yourself. You need to trust yourself. You need to believe in yourself. And that's something that I learned of late. And that shaped my life. In the very shortest time, it changed my story. A lot of things that I did, because at first I did not understand, but now I understand better why I was doing that. There are moments in life that you do something where even you don't have the full understanding of it, but after certain moments, you get to know the real purpose of it. Sometimes God leads us in something that we cannot have a complete understanding of it, and we can be mad about ourselves. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I here? What am I doing all this? You see, but God, who knows everything, God who knows our roadmap, He knows where we are going, He knows where we are coming, He knows how we are going to do it, He knows it all. He always leads us. That's why there is this verse says that God will direct our path. His word is a light. It is Psalms 119, 115. And it says that his word is a light to my path. And that verse, I knew it when I was in high school. I think when I was in senior one, that was the theme for Scripture Union. I believe up to now it is still the theme for Scripture Union in Uganda. And that light helps me have intention, have positive intention in my life. And that intention that I just wanted to be better about myself, I just do not know better how I can really shape it, how I can really put it in a very constructive or better way. But I just knew within myself, I just wanted to be better. I just wanted to be better. I don't want to live the life I lived before. I don't want my children to live the life I lived before. So that intention of mine really shaped myself, and it helped me figure out so many things in life. It helps me figure out so many things. It helps me even come through of so many words of what people say, expectation of me, what people talk. Doesn't matter much to me that time, but I just knew I wanted to be better. Just that one reality in my life, I just wanted to be better. So that was just my goal. Every day I wanted to be better. Every day I wanted to be better. At least I have to learn something. I kept learning. I learned a lot of skills in different fields. I learned so many things. If I just get something, a course online or something, a free course, because money was also a challenge, I could just do it because I was just looking, what is that thing that will really make me better? What is that thing that will really take me to that dream that I see? I keep seeing it, but what is that thing? I had no one to really take me there, but I could see the dream. I could see myself there, but it is very hard for my feet to reach there. It was, oh my God, I just had the intention. I had the intention only. I did not have written goals written down. Yes, every year I could have resolution. I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. But my resolutions were so big that many times I don't accomplish them because of so many challenges that came my way. But that one truth that really stayed within me was just to be better. That one reality that never left me right when I was a child, it never left me. And I think that reality helped me overcome so many of the challenges, even without me knowing. It helps me figure out a lot of things. It helped me get out of a lot of trouble. It helped me mind my own business. Because, believe me, if you just wanted to try to be better, prepare your mind that people are going to talk. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, whether you are good or you are not good, whether you have been selfish or you are not selfish, people will always talk. Put that in mind, that people will always talk. But when you have intention that you have really set for yourself, what that one thing that you really want for your own self, that is a guiding light that will really set you apart. There are moments even maybe you don't know even how to set your own goals. You don't know what to do. You just hear setting goals, but you don't know how to set it, how to set a realistic goals. You just have that truth within yourself as a guiding star that I just want to be better. I don't want to compare myself with someone else. I don't want to be someone else, but I just want to be better. I just wanted to dive deep into myself to really know who I am. What is the truth that is really keeping this lady Sunday? What is the reality? What is the secret behind her? Even me, myself, I also wonder. I just wanted to know more about myself. That's why I am on this self discovery journey. I am on this self discovery journey of finding more about my own self. discovering myself, discovering my intentions, my 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 emotions, my reality, my true authentic self, my voice. What am I here for? What am I doing? You see, some of these questions, it looks like it's weird, but it helps us in one way or the other. There's that moment where I did not know better. I even did not know how to set goals. I hear about setting goals, resolutions for the year, but I did not know how to put it down. There are moments when I started buying notebooks, small notebooks. I wanted to write, but I forget to write. Even sometimes I forget to write down. Sometimes I can write and it can take ages for me to go back and review it again. There is that moment where you do not know any better. You do not know much, even about yourself. And that one reality that even sometimes you even don't know the depth of it, but it is just like that guiding star. To me, it was just that reality that I want to be better. That was the only truth I had within myself. And it helped me. It was like the guiding star. It was like a roadmap for me. I just want to be better. Better, not better than someone else, not better than whoever, but I just want to be better than myself, better than what I have been. And that led me to know about myself. And there was a moment that I really got sick and tired of what I was going through every year. Life became very hard, and I was just asking myself, why do I deserve all this? Why do I have to go through all this? And then I got a friend of mine. I first there was this. I don't know if most of you know this lady. She's a daughter for Bishop T.D. Jakes. She's called Sarah Jakes. She had a program called Women Evolve, and in that Women Evolve, she created a group for women who are evolving, women who are coming, and there's always encouragement, inspirations, there's seminars. But I got no chance. I really wanted if I could just attend one day, but I was not able to attend. So whatever that message that she puts online, I just read I go through the message, I listen to the videos at it, and it was a very great inspiration to me. So one day because I just had that intention in me that I just want to be better. I just want to be a better person. But I needed someone to be like my accountability partner, because I also had in that workshop that you need to have an accountability partner that will be helping you, and maybe a mentor, maybe someone. But how will I get that? How I looked around, I couldn't find someone who would really be like my mentor or to be my accountability partner, because there are some details that you want to share with someone, but there are some people that you don't trust with your details, because the moment you share with them, tomorrow is on the streets. So I was just not finding myself that person yet. So I prayed one day, I just prayed and I said to myself, God, today, as I'm going to go to that Women Evolve group, I would like you to give me a mentor. So I would just choose a random person, but when choosing, I knew that God was leading me. So I just chose one lady, and then I wrote to her. I just typed on under she commented on something, and then I just messaged her. I wrote under that message, and then I said that I would like you to be my mentor. I am this, and introduce myself. And then I also sent her a friend request on Facebook, and then I I messaged her who I am, what I was going through. Oh my God, that's turned to be my turning point. She is called Dr. Apostle Hannah Mafo. I really thank you, Hannah Mafo, for helping me come out in one of my deepest time, that one of my darkest hours that I did not want even to live. But she became like a rescue for me. So I just started because I just started messaging her, and then it was really God leading me, and she just sent me a message, and she sent me a voice message, and she encouraged me, and then she asked me more about myself. What are my likes? Who do I listen to? Music? Which music do I listen to? Well, those questions, just finding more about myself. And then I wrote to her, what am I afraid of? I started sharing, and she was very good. She could give me assignments. Oh my God, someone you do not know. Up till now, we are still friends. And she has workshop seminars. She is in USA, and she has a lot of things. She invites me every year for her women empowerment conference. Oh my God, that was my turning point. My intention plus a help became something bigger. So she started giving me assignments about just to realize myself more, to discover myself, and also for her to know me, a lot of things. So I kept answering and sending her, she sends me another scriptures to read and understand. And that helped me a lot until I was able to stand. I gained my strength. And from that time, I started seeing myself positive because you could send me affirmations, Bible verses that are so inspiring. And that was really very helpful for me. So, in that moment, my intention plus the support of Dr. Hannah Marco really helped me a lot. And I started seeing the goodness within myself. I started seeing myself very positive. I started listening to motivational. I used to listen to motivational speeches, but she also had we had similarities with her. She likes this motivational speaker. She is a speaker. And that by that time, I wanted to be a speaker too. And, that time we were talking those things, but now it is becoming a reality. I wanted to be badly a speaker. I could see myself speaking in stages, but I did not know. It was just in my mind, and it was not a reality. I did not know how I could reach there. So when Dr. Marco started giving me the assignments, I started learning more about myself. I started having affirmations. And I even went down to even teach my children to do affirmations, gratitude, and that also helped them a lot to be grateful for what they have. And even in a very challenging moment, they understand what we have and what we don't have. So that helps me a lot. That time I would see myself speaking. I shared with someone that I was seeing myself speaking in a large crowd of people. And now, at the moment, I am doing a speaking course that in a very near future, I will be a certified speaker, a certified transformational coach, and a facilitator. At the same time, I'm doing two courses at the same time. So you see, the intention that you set can lead you. It is just like the light that is leading you, just like a light in front of you leading you. So that dream of me wanting to speak is it's becoming a reality because I am able to speak within the last 4 months. I am able to speak in 4 different places, and I am so grateful for that because that was just like seeing my intentions, my dreams becoming reality. So that's why I just wanted to have these discussions with you. What are your intentions in your life? What are you living for? What is that thing that you really wanted to change in your life? Learn about that. And when is that thing that you want to change? When are you willing to change? Because change also doesn't happen just in one day. It doesn't happen once. It's a process. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you not get it right. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you not get it right until when you get really all of it and get it in a big lumps. But as per when you're starting, take it small. And even when you didn't get it right, have grace on yourself. Just have that intention that you have within your heart or within your mind that you want to be this, and it will be the leading light. So today, the gentle promise like this: set one goal that matches your values. What is that one goal that you wanted to set that matches with your values, that matches with what you believe, that matches with what you stand for, that matches with what you are willing to change? Of course, there are some things in our lives that we don't want it, but we are not willing to change. It will not change until we also change our intention about it or our perspective about it. That's when it will change. But if you have something that you really wanted to change and it is very hard, just keep doing that small steps towards that change that you desire. And within some time, you will know that there is a little bit of change. There's something changing. So just type on the comment section below. As I reminded you before, that this is a judgment-free zone. This is a place for us to share our hearts, to share our story, to share our insights, to share our our hearts, and for us to be better than what we have been, to become better versions of ourselves, to become great. So I have this. I'm sorry for what is that one intention you are ready to follow through on it? I have still not changed. I just wanted to be better every day, better in everything that I do. I just wanted to be better than what I have been. And that takes me to know myself deeper, to understand myself, my emotions, my strength, my weakness, all those cultivate into that. And now I can set my goals. What do I want to achieve? Maybe in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years, what do I want to achieve? And that I can take those small little steps towards that change that I desire, and everything will change. And let us know, what is that goal? What is that intention that you have for yourself for the rest of the months of this year? Let us know on the comment section. And we'll discuss more. If you have any question, just type on the comment section and we'll help one another. If you have any question that you really bothers yourself, you can send me in a messenger, or you can comment below the video, or you can send me. If you don't want to share with everybody, you can share with me, so we can be able to help one another, pray for one another, stand for one another, because we are on this together, on this transformational journey. It is a journey, it is not a destination. So it is everyday process, it's an everyday task that we can do, that can lead us into that fully transformed being. And you know that transform people transform others. That's why I am on this live. I'm on this transformational course that I'm doing to become a transformational speaker and a facilitator and a coach at the same time. I'm also doing another course on speaking. So I am already doing the speaking engagement here and there, and I am so grateful. I'm also an entrepreneur. I am doing online business. I'm a mother of 4, and I am also working. I am working as a digital marketer, and there's a lot in. And I tell you that you can do all that you want to do if you really set a right intention for it. You can do it. What is the intention behind what you do? If you succeed, what are you going to do? How are you going to feel? That is something that can move you. So stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. And it's tomorrow we are going to talk a different topic, still on model 1. It's going to be on day 6. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a blessed